Next, we got number 12 here. We have a composition of transformations. This is going to be multiple transformations. The thing that people mess up here on this is you have to go in a certain order. Sometimes if you go in the incorrect order, you'll get a different answer. So just kind of be careful there on that. Technically, we got to do the translation first and then the reflection. The reason being is kind of tied into a little bit of algebra too. When we do composition of functions, you'll kind of get into it a little bit when you get there. But for right now, just kind of take my word for it here. You do this backwards. You do the translation first. So here's what we're going to do here. This first thing here tells us to go right 1 and then down 3. My opinion, it's easiest when you're doing multiple transformations to do this one at a time here. So what that means is add 1 and then subtract 3 to each corresponding in x comma y value. So add 1, subtract 3, add 1, subtract 3. Okay, so I'm going to put P double prime, Q double prime, R double prime right here, just so we'll mark those as our new points. So before we mark our final points here, this is kind of like the in-between step here, so I'll put those down here. So add 1 to 1, that's 2, 2 comma, and then subtract 3, that's 2 comma negative 1. This will be 6 comma negative 1, and then the next one will be 2 comma negative 1 right there. Okay, and then after you do that, then we'll do the reflection across the y-axis. Reflection across the y-axis, that rule tells us to go x comma y needs to change to negative x and then y. Okay, so we're going to go and take those points. Basically, we need to change the original x sign right here. So that's going to be all of these guys here. So this final answer, this p double prime, will be negative 2, negative 1, negative 6, negative 1, and negative 2, negative 1. So let's go ahead and plot those, see what that kind of looks like here. So let me go off to the side. Negative 2, negative 1, there's that point right there. That is P prime. We have negative 6, negative 1. So that is Q prime. And then negative 2. Oh, did I do something wrong here? Oh, yeah, I see what I did here. I accidentally put a positive or negative 1 there. That should have been a positive. So that'll be positive. But the reason you can go and figure out if you're doing these right or wrong, or the way, I guess I should say, they can figure out if you're doing these right or wrong is these should all stay congruent. So hopefully that, is pretty clear there to you. So it looks like it had been moved right 1, down 3, and then eventually is reflected here across the y-axis. So it appears that we were successful there.